Hey, what's up guys, it's Fox2, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we have with us the Mouse Platoon, which was obviously introduced last month as part of the event, and I finally got my hands on it right at the end. And today I'm going to be taking a look at the shells that all the vehicles in this platoon runs, and talking about which shells you guys should choose and why they are the best shells in particular. So without further ado, let's dive right into the shells and have a look what we can run on these tanks. Alright, so starting off with the Mouse. For your main shell, I would run the standard 12 8/8 8PZ GRTS shell, because it's the shell with the highest penetration and you are at a very high tier, so there's going to be quite a good amount of difficult to penetrate enemies at this tier. So that should be your main shell. It's got 310 millimeters of penetration and 108 grams of TNT equivalent. So that should be the main shell you run. Secondary shell should not be HE because 37 millimeters of penetration, it's alright, but you'll struggle to penetrate a lot of vehicles. Only a couple of, SPAAs and maybe some very lightly armored light tanks you'll be able to penetrate with it. The secondary shell, I would run 50-50 with this tank. I usually run about 20 of the main shell and 5 of the secondary shell, but this one you can run 10 on both, like me, because I chose the secondary shell to be the PZGR43 shell. Why is that? It's got very good penetration as well, 270 millimeters, not as much as the other one, but it's got 786 grams of TNT equivalent, making it much more powerful on its explosive value, which will serve you a lot better against some of the lightly armored and even medium vehicles at this rank. In fact, there may be even some heavy tanks you can penetrate with the shell. It will just serve you a lot better if you may be fighting a Leopard or an Object 906 than the other shell because of that explosive value. Now moving on to the term 3, we have the DM13, which is the standard shell that I'm running. You should keep it. I would run the standard DM13 here because it's got 300 millimeters of penetration. It's alright, no TNT equivalents by the looks of it. And then the secondary shell, run the Hesh. Keep the Hesh. The Hesh is really, really nice. Obviously you can't penetrate any heavily armored vehicles, but there's a ton of lightly armored vehicles like Leopards, Object 906, and FE4005s that you can penetrate with it. So keep that. And then do not run the Heat FS, even though it has 400 millimeters of penetration. I mean, it's up to you. You can choose it. But the reason I haven't chosen the Heat FS is because it's an explosive shell. And we have also the Hesh as our secondary shell, which is explosive. And if you run 2 explosive shells, it means any tanks with spaced armor, you will not be able to deal damage to them. So run your secondary shell as an armor-piercing shell. 2 explosive shells is not a good idea, especially at this rank where so many Cold War tanks have spaced armor. The same goes for the Leopard. I'm running the DM13 and the DM502 because they obviously share the same guns. The Term 3 and the Leopard 1 have exactly the same guns. Now for the little Wiesel 1A4, what should you run on this one? I am running as my main shell 300 of the 20mm DM63 shells because they have the highest penetration, and obviously all this vehicle carries is an autocannon, making it a pretty difficult vehicle to play because it doesn't have a ton of penetration. So 61mm of penetration is much better than the other ones, which have 2mm, 52mm. So yeah, choose that as your main shell, 61mm. And then your secondary shell, just choose a few, like I chose 100 of the 2mm penetration ones. That may sound very little, but it's very good against aircraft because it's an incendiary shell, making it set many aircrafts on fire very quickly. So that should be your main shell. And with that, let's head into a battle with these tanks. I'm going to be choosing a different battle to display because this one we obviously delayed pretty far into when I was reviewing all the shells for these tanks. Alright, it looks like we are on the brand new Vietnam map. It is such a beautiful new map, and how great to be able to showcase it in this video as the first video after this new update. So let's have a look. I mean, the textures are magnificent. They are just so incredibly beautiful, and the quality of everything. I mean, look at this beautiful grass quality. Uh-oh. Come on. Let's penetrate this guy. Come on. Come on, let's penetrate him. Come on. Let's destroy him. We've got this. Come on. This is so close. Come on. Yes, we've got this. Nice critical hits. Come on, it just takes a little bit more. Oh, I need this turret to repair there. Good. Come on, let's penetrate this guy. Nice. Destroyed. Come on, let's destroy this leopard. Okay, we can move out of here now. We can move out of his way. Very good. Uh-oh, Tam. Come on. Oh, man, looks like we couldn't survive there. That is very sad. But that was a very tense situation right there for us. Okay, now let's take out the mouse and see what we can do here. Oh, I should have run Hesh, especially when dealing with a term there. I should have loaded in a Hesh shell. I forgot I even had Hesh momentarily in the tenseness of that situation. Okay, this is gonna take a very, very long time to get back to the battle, because the mouse is such a slow vehicle. Okay, just cruising. One thing that is nice about this map is the water. It's not too deep, which was a good idea, because it would slow you down significantly if the water was too deep on this map. So no, you don't get slowed down too much due to water here. Oh, this leopard's looking at us. Where can I penetrate him? Come on, reload. Oh no, don't run away, leopard. Come back. Come back. I know you want to peek out again. Come on, peek. Just a little peek. Just a little peek. Just a little peek. Come on, this guy, he seriously wants to peek. I mean, he's hesitating. He's hesitating. Come on, just peek. Give us a peek. Okay, I'm just going to try taking a shot from here. Can we... Okay, no injured crew, unfortunately, right there. And now I'm just going to head over and capture the base. I'm surprised we are still in first place in the team with only one enemy destroyed. But I guess we somehow are. Okay, nice. Crew knocked out. And there's another mouse. Okay, why this guy, he's very keen on his smoke shells. Doesn't he realize he's a Stritzvan? He's got very good armor. Okay, let's get through the smoke and find... Uh-oh. Driver injured. Who's over here? Who's over here? Okay, let's carry on. There's a guy around this corner somewhere. Let's go find him. Someone keeps spamming smoke shells, and it's getting on my nerves. These... Oh, who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're in trouble now. Okay, oh. We couldn't really do much in that situation right there against the ZS, the Chinese tank, because it's so much higher tier than us. So its gun has very good penetration. You know, even being a mouse, that's not going to save us against his gun because he's so much of a higher tier than us. Uh-oh. This enemy plane is firing at us and we still can't get any shots in. Come on. Is there no way we can hit this guy? Come on. Nice! Destroyed. Ground forces rescue a medal. Of course, yeah, I rescued the ground forces after the guy had already dropped their bombs. That makes a lot of sense. But, okay, I'm just gonna crash now and head back to my tank. Okay, into the ocean, not too bad. Let's head. Oh, nice, we can go up in a bomber as well. That's nice. Let's head off in the bomber. Hide my tank quickly and hopefully we can pick off the last few enemies since the time is going down very rapidly. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a dive. I don't know if we can get there in time. Okay, let's go. Faster, faster, faster. We've got this. Come on, we've got this. Okay, let's just swing up. Let's drop the bombs, okay? Okay, too late, just too late, but first place in the team still. Only 2 enemies destroyed, that's not the greatest, but it wasn't too bad. Still first place in the team, it was a very tense battle. 12,000 silver earned, very, very nice. And yeah, that was a pretty decent battle, and I hope you guys found this video interesting. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what shells you guys choose for the mouse platoon. Let me know what you guys think of this new mouse platoon. What do you guys think? Is it a really OP platoon? Or is the mouse a little bit meh because of its very slow speed? And if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.